Welcome. It's very nice to see so many people here. My name's Tom Crick. I'm a leader of computing in schools in Wales. It's nice to see such a diverse audience for this first inaugural CAS Wales event.
I'm very, very pleased that I've been invited to attend this conference, which addresses such an important aspect of education in Wales.
Technocamps is a £6 million European convergence-funded project working in partnership with Aberystwyth, University of Glamorgan and Bangor. What Technocamps is about is getting kids into the idea of computing. What we find nowadays is that kids are learning about how to use computers rather than how the computers work. And what we're looking to do is to really engage with these kids and give them the idea about computational thinking, informatics and problem solving.
We came up with the concept of Technocamps about 10 years ago. This was when student numbers going up to university to study computing plummeted. We realized that that generation of students were the first ones to grow up in the digital age. Now, my generation, we created the digital age.
Students who are in their secondary school education at the moment are going to be moving into a very, very fast-changing world. And it's a world that you have to learn how to manage change, you have to learn how to manage continuous development.
By the time students are 15 years old, get out and look for jobs, they're going to be doing things which don't exist now. We have to teach them paradigms, teach them how to apply what they're learning to learn new things.
I'm sure everyone here recognises the importance of children and young people acquiring the skills and confidence to enjoy the benefits of digital technologies in education, work, socially and culturally. These skills underpin both employability and social inclusion.
We are very pleased to have Jeff Cuthbert, the Deputy Minister for Skills, speaking today, because I think it shows that it's on the Welsh Government education and science policy agenda. You know, computing is important for not only education in Wales, but also the wider delivering a digital Wales agenda. You know, this is an all-government policy for the future economic success of Wales.
We want to develop ICT capability, not just skills using particular software packages. We want learners to be able to adapt to emerging technologies and develop transferable skills that are of use across the curriculum.
Young people these days, they're constantly in front of a computer screen, doing Facebook, social media, but they're just consumers of the technology. The goal of Technocamps is to inspire these young people to realize that they can use their creativity and be at the forefront of the next generation of technology.
We wish to support teachers. We wish to support kind of people who are working on the front line of kind of supporting them as computing teachers across the UK.
I think those of you in this room today are here because you want to move this on, and there's a role within education to make sure that we are creating young people that the international marketplace wants to hire at the same salary levels other people are getting, and that your Welsh Public Services can focus on delivering the things they need.
When you come back in 5 or 10 years' time and ask where the health of the economy in this country is going to come from, the computer scientists are going to play a key role in that. And if there aren't enough of them, it really is bad news for us all.
Just over 0.6% of students take A-level computing at all. The number taking a GCSE and ICT dropped a third over 3 years. And the number of students applying for computer science has halved in 10 years.
We need to make computing, or kind of the perception of computing, as an interesting, stimulating subject to study. We want people to want to study this subject.
And if we're to stay competitive, exciting, the place to be, the place where all the inventions happen, then we need all of you to help us carry that message.
In schools, computing is seen as ICT, which is more of the soft subject. It is learning how to use PowerPoint, learning how to use Excel, word processing. That can be done in their own time and through all the other subjects. And computing needs to be clear as a science subject rather than the ICT side of things. So they're very, very different.
The game plan is to suggest to kids who are interested in gaming and what have you that maths is important.
If more mathematical skills were applied in ICT courses in high school, that would have helped them a lot more.
Computing in education is the fundamental building blocks that will give people the skills in the future global employers will need and want.
We're looking for people who can deal with ambiguity, are driven, have a passion for people, a passion for technology.
The aim is to showcase why computing education is important, both as a digital literacy aspect and also as a rigorous academic discipline. It's important for not only kind of future innovation in our digital society, but also kind of economic success of the UK and especially Wales.
I run the Scratch workshop and there was really good response from the teachers. They all seem really keen to meet with us, find out more, and I'm really looking forward to going out to the schools and having the schools here too.
I'm hoping that by introducing Technocamps into the school, that perhaps will inspire them to take those skills even further and plan to study it in FE.
If they can write about something that they're engaged in or motivated by, then it makes my job far easier.
I enjoyed the magic of computing. I thought that was a really interesting way of actually teaching the children, and I'm going to take that back to Alpha School, definitely. Also, the guys were really enthusiastic. In fact, all the keynote speakers enthused me, and I'm going away really quite impressed.
It was very interesting to see how something like computing can be applied even to magic tricks with cards. And what I liked particularly was that it was run by 2 students in the university, and I thought that was quite interesting to see.
One of the things that Technocamps will do is to address the underrepresentation of women and girls in computing and related subjects by enthusing them about the exciting career options that are available when you start to consider computing as a creative field.
I was delighted by the setting up of Technocamps. Solving real problems can give learners opportunities to develop STEM literacy. We need to challenge social and gender stereotypes so that all learners understand the careers open to them. Your work, therefore, has an important contribution to make.
We're looking for the teachers who've attended today to be exemplars now, to go back into their communities and networks to showcase the things they've learned and to kind of spread the message, because we need them to pass on the wider CAS and Technocamps message to say computing is an interesting, engaging subject. You know, it's stimulating, technology is pervasive, it's everywhere.
There are 2 key elements of Technocamps. One is bringing the kids on site and giving them the experience that the university can provide. The other element is a Techno Club. What that's looking at is actually delivery back in school. We've got to enhance the curriculum. So this is about extracurricular activity that can be delivered on a weekly basis. The information will be available online, so teachers can download that and deliver that to the children back in the school.
We're working with Technocamps to provide not only kind of support for computing and ICT teachers in Wales, but also to drive curriculum change at an institutional level, so qualifications change, and also advocacy at a national policy level. So we're seeking to influence Welsh Government policy for computing education, how it sits within wider science and education policy.
Computing at schools delivers a very important message, one that is finally being heard at all levels, from teachers to head teachers, right up to government ministers. Technocamps aims to address and deliver right at the heart of this message.